Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night, everyone. I am Yucayeke01 from Puerto Rico. Thanks for being with me today. And today I'm going to show you something and share you some of my experience recently with the eBay world. Actually, as you may know, eBay is a or had been a long time option for millions of people around the world, right? And it's a great place, by the way. eBay is one of the most fun, interesting, and many open options for trading, for sales, for buying things, use it brand new, the best price you can find around the world. But recently, my account as a user from 2000, so that means 19 years, a long time, not 19 years as a user and an associate, right? Integrated with eBay, my account was suspended. So I'm gonna simplify and synthesize all the information you need to know. Um, Last year, after Maria's hurricane struck here in Puerto Rico, I received two emails by eBay staff. I don't know if this was used by intelligent artificial intelligence system that eBay use some kind of type like Facebook or something like that, like DARPA. We know about it. Many people know about this technology, and the so-called algorithm technology, which is some kind of a computer interface and programs which organize and decide what is the behaviors of the accounts of the people and take actions toward this kind of things, positively or negatively, right? So after my experience with eBay this week, after these two emails that I received, I will show it right now because this is a live video. I'm improvising, so I beg your pardon if I made mistakes. My English is not the best one you can hear. I'm in Puerto Rico. I haven't been practicing my English each day, so that means in any case I have the chance to practice my English. I just take the chance to do that, and not many people speak with me or talk to me in English, so I have to take the chance to practice myself. So I beg your pardon if I make some big mistakes in my language, okay? And today I just want to share with you that just yesterday I received suddenly a brand new email about this suspect action or some kind of suspension. Actually, eBay suspend my account. So the email said I won't have the chance to buy things or use another account or even open a brand new account for any purpose. So that means it's like to be banned from eBay world and you can't do business anymore. So honestly, I feel like I was treated like a criminal. I felt like I was treated like some misleading person and some liar or some scammer and hoaxer. I don't know. It's something weird. But I just realized that I have the chance and I have the right um, to 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 request. There's so many messages there. Sorry for that sound. I have the chance and I have the right and my duty to comply with the eBay policies, but at the same time, I have the right to request an investigation, right? And then what I done is just call eBay, okay, at night, call eBay, feeling very sad and mad at the same time and confused, and just inform the staff. The staff, actually, the agents, most of them are who take my call are women, very professional persons, women or guys. Uh, they just tell me, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Pagan, but your account is suspended and blah blah blah." Well, please, I beg you to pass me to a supervisor. I need to talk to a supervisor right now. I will wait whatever you want to that I wait. I will do it, and I will I will have to do what I have to do to protect my account and to demonstrate your company that I never been doing something wrong or bad. Well, the issue is that they passed me to a supervisor. Her name is Mary, and Mary take the time, the energy, and she take the energy to support me in my long story explanation about this issue with the eBay community and my experience about why the company used this program. I don't know what they use because she doesn't have the chance. We doesn't have the chance to discuss what is the exactly the technology eBay used to make decision toward accounts of users, right? So what I explained to her was all the steps that I take on each of my last 40, 50 transactions on eBay at least, and explain what was the case. I have to, well, the issue is I have too many refunds. I just request too many refunds from some sellers around China, around Hong Kong, and some of them maybe United States, right? And I explained to her what was the case and why I did it. She looked through the emails, conversation, and my actions because every time I choose to claim a refund or a return, because actually the excuse was that I have too many returns, right? You see, PayPal is connected with eBay, so at the same time this information goes between them. They share all this information together. So it's like a team, eBay, PayPal, and all this kind of business. So what I explained to her was very clearly, and I take my time to explain step by step that most of the case of the returns was damaged items, never delivered items from China because you lose tracking for the items. They never appear on the post office. Most of them appear, but many of them they never appear, or if appear after 6 or 4 months, you receive it crashed, damaged, broken, incomplete. It's a pity, because many sellers from China works like a mass production business, and they throw many things, little things, Chinese plastic things, accessory parts you buy, little toys, whatever. They throw in the mail, they're doing money, doing business, and they don't rush. So they even forget about your transaction many times. And you try to contact them on eBay, and even some of them never answer you by eBay, through eBay, never answer you. So you have to contact the eBay staff and explain the situation, being aware and being alert about all the transactions you make, and then you classify of this each transaction. And I did the correct thing. I explained to this woman that I made the correct thing and not the wrong thing. So she becomes more aware of what was happening, and then she realized that she asked me for, okay, Mr. Pagan, give me some minutes. I will search through your account and contact other high rank supervisor, and they verify all what I was telling to them was correct. Well, I received about 2 items. One was from Italy. That's another thing. I buy something from Italy. That was instrument, some kind of a model, Yamaha model, rack mount model sampler. But this thing was very damaged, not outside, but it was like dismantled inside out. And you can use it. After all, you can use it. I take pictures and I take videos. And I contact the seller. And from the beginning, the seller was, very negative. He doesn't want to accept any return or pay for the return because it was his mistake. It wasn't my mistake after all. I just was a buyer who want to receive something that was working, and by the outside looks fine, but when you turn it on, you can use it because it was damaged, parts missing, covering parts in the backside missing, cable outside, damaged drivers like a zip drive or something like that. It's a miss. It was a very disaster, what we call this guy sent to me from Italy. So by the end, eBay decided in my favor to keep the money. They returned the money, and they even let me the item, keep the item. Most of your experience will be that most items you receive sometimes broken or damaged or incomplete. eBay decided in your favor if you reply, and you keep it, and you throw it in the trash, you give it to somebody, and you do whatever you want with that. but you keep your money, so they will return your money back to your PayPal account or whatever method you use it, credit card or whatever method you use it. So that's a great thing that eBay protect you. That's the we call eBay protection policy, right? And you when you go to eBay for the first time or your experience, long time experience, you see that most of the things you like from eBay as a professional seller or a buyer or experienced seller like me is that you can connect with the eBay staff professionally, let them know what is happening, and they will take step with you. In most of the case, I never even tell or give bad feedback to any of the seller, even that they sometimes disappear from the map, from the plain earth. They disappear from the earth, and they never answer me back or try to be in contact with me if I'm satisfied, what's wrong, what was my experience. They doesn't give up, you know. They doesn't at all. They doesn't you know preoccupate or they don't worry. They doesn't worry about it. You know, to be clear. I hope my English is understandable and more slow. More slow, easy to understand my language. So sorry if I made mistake. Okay. So to finish my story is that this woman yesterday, Miss Mary, take the action to reinstate my account after I explained her each step by each step. The one of the one of the latest cases that I mentioned to her was the Kurzweil model, another modular system. I'm a musician, and I love music. I love stuff, hardware stuff, and everything. And what I explained to her was that I contacted the guy. The guy was in America. He used an email from his technician about the model he sent to me. The model was fine and everything, and I even keep the original box when it comes from inside. And it has a bunch of papers, magazines, powerful magazines, and even coffee filters. Do you hear that clearly? They even include inside for protection of the big model, hardware model, very heavy stuff. So this thing is built like a tank, physically, but inside is electronics. And they put only papers around, bunch of papers, review magazines, and maybe some booklets and coffee filters. But they never use air bubble protection or even foam protection. Not on that, not a little part. But for my good look, the item physically was fine. No damage, no bend, no crash, no anything. But when I turn it on, the inside was disconnected and the part that should be working, it wasn't work. I take pictures, I take some videos, and I offer them and I send to the seller. He replied me very professional, very cool guy. But the issue, he stated, sorry man, but we have to do something, but I won't accept return. And no option, no at all, no returns. Okay, in no way. Okay, I say great. We have eBay protection, and I can just claim to them after I explain all this issue, because I have to wait about 1 month for this item. I pay $62 plus some cents for this item. The guy should send it by maybe UPS, which will take 1 week, maybe, and as a more extended could be 2 weeks at all. But I have to wait by UPS, that's the postal service, 1 month. And I even start realizing that the item will get lost in the shipping process. Well, suddenly it appeared. I received this box at night and opened it, and it was there. But the problem is that as I stayed to the woman, the item wasn't work. And I realized, I just investigate and I see the parts gonna cost me money. I have to go in through eBay to buy it, because eBay is some place that you can buy parts, even trash. So that means I will find in eBay this part, because then it's gonna cost me money, too much money to fix it. Then the labor to fix it. If I don't have the knowledge or the connoisseur, right, the knowledge to do the things or the experience as a technician, I have to pay to another technician who may know how to fix this item or at least try to fix it. So that's money, energy, time you spend. And I start to explain this woman what was the process on this case, the other's case, each one from China, from Korea or Korea, from Italy, from Europe, whatever place you buy things from different sellers. And she start open her eyes and open her mind. And she said, oh man, Lisandro, Mr. Lisandro, this is my name, Lisandro. She said, I really, really appreciate your help in explaining each part of this, because right now I understand what was your experience, and we can take steps on eBay to get better service and be better as any claim that the clients or customers like you and users have to do. And it's not, it's not your fault if you request refund for each item. For an example, the last example that I gave to her was the perfumes. You buy perfumes on eBay, right? For women, for your parents, for you, perfumes, colognes, oils, for put on your skin, whatever. And you buy this kind of things. Sometimes it's going to be counterfeit products from Chinese or even American people living in America, in USA, or Latin America, South America, and they put on sale on eBay this counterfeit product that sometimes they even doesn't know that these are cheap, false products representation of the real original brand, right? When you smell quality, you see the color, you see the chemistry composition doesn't get damaged, and the bottle outside is like the same, with the same stamp, the same labels, the same paper, everything is like the same. So it's not easy to identify this kind of a counterfeit products that you buy around the world on eBay. And there's millions right now of items, counterfeit, fake products that are, many people right now, millions of people are buying like brand new originals, and they're being scammed, they're being hoaxed and framed. You understand what I mean? So that means, in that case, you have the right, you have the duty, you have even the obligation to help the community, not only you, but the others, to open up their eyes and see what is going on eBay. Even like in Craigslist or whatever auction or online store like Alibaba, whatever platform you use or other use to make business. It's about trust, but it's about you have to do your claim on your rights. So this is what I did. She very happily reinstated my account and gratitude me, offer me gratitude and thanks me for being so helpful for that. And I made this video today, my brothers and sisters, to be honest, to help this community. Not only the community, on online community, but the eBay buyers, sellers at the same time, and of course the brand new people that will maybe in the future be the brand new sellers or buyers and users of eBay community. Okay, I do not receive any money on this video even haven't been monetized. I even doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. I'm like a brand new baby on YouTube. Even I have been with my channel Yucayeque01. This is my channel Yucayeque01, and my channel is on eBay about more than 10 years. So this is an old channel. It's not from the other day. And I've been posting many things, my music, my experience, video musics, criticism, or what we call opinions on different issues, the Illuminati things, the Cabal, the QAnon movement, the Great Awakening, and so on. But at the same time, I like to use my channel to offer people opinions or experience so you can learn or you can even get better experience out of this issue. So I recommend to you from my heart that if you have stuff you haven't received from eBay, stuff incomplete, stuff broken stuff, different stuff, or stuff that you are not satisfied, you just connect with the seller, send the seller a message, and if the seller doesn't work with you, you have a deadline to work it out with them. If they don't comply or don't reply with you, you have just the right to contact eBay staff pretty soon and let them know about it. Just do it because you're gonna save more money. Your wallet is gonna be not hurted as many people are right now because they doesn't know how to do it. They think that eBay will resolve everything, and that if you buy something and you lose it or it never arrives, then you have only the right just to forget it and lose your money, and that's not fair. Just do whatever you need to do to get respect on eBay users community. You will be protected by eBay staff. I assure you that. There's many professional persons there working for eBay, and I think eBay gonna be much better each day after people like me and you reply to them and contact them and let them know about our experience and how this automatic message reach us from time to time, because the system identify your account as you have been making too many returns or too many replies or too many claims for refund of money. So don't be shy, don't be afraid to do the right thing, because if you are an honest seller or buyer like me, you don't have to be worried about it. There is some kind of options and remedies to make the things work right out of the situation. So this is my video in English. I made for the community that speak majority of English. Obviously I talk in Spanish, in Espanol, but I made this video for the English community because there's a bunch of people outside Puerto Rico that doesn't know Spanish. They won't understand me, and I hope you understand this video a little better from me. And the last message, the last message I will tell you right now is use eBay. eBay is a great place. It's a great experience. You're gonna save much money. You're gonna have fun finding things, and there's millions. And I think most of the sellers are honest, great person from around the world. Not only America, not only Russia, not only India, not only Pakistan, not only South Africa or Latin America, but China and the Asia countries, or the whatever we call it, Alaska countries, or whatever islands around the world. I know there's millions of people that are great heart people, warm people, and honest person that just want to make business. They want to get some money from items that sometimes from items they even doesn't need, or just want to exchange by money to buy another things they need. And let's make this great community of eBay more secure, but more interconnected. Why? Because if we don't do that, we're gonna throw out our rights, our civilizations as intelligent persons that could make better communications between us, and at the same time we lose energy and we lose faith in the system. This system, the whole system, we know is damaged, but there's some integral part of the system that could be managed to be healed or fix it and become better platforms to use it. At the same time, I say that the same message for eBay users and YouTubers. YouTube could be a better community, a better platform to not censorship, to not make censorship of people. Whatever issue, whatever theme we speak about it. It doesn't matter if you speak about a flat Earth, if you speak about Illuminati, if you speak about against vaccinations. YouTube should never censorship about any kind of issue you work and you work out and you share with the community around the world. So let's make a better place in this planet. This is a flat planet Earth, but it doesn't matter if you believe it or you feel it is wrong or is a lie. You will understand sooner or later. This is my message for you from my heart, from Boriken, Yucayeque01. I hope you will be with me pretty soon back again, and let's share more comments. Let's share more experience, okay? Thank you very much for being with you and with me right now. Sorry for my English. I'm just improvising. I don't have a teleprompter. So this is what I have to offer right now. Thank you. Be in touch. Please subscribe if you like the video. In some case, if my video is helpful, please put the thumb up. If not, just share your comments and be wise. Thank you. Great day. Bye-bye.